Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
Oh yeah, they're here, all right. You can believe it. I told you when the government said, well, first we're going to talk to the public and see how they feel about the CBDC. They didn't do that. They already knew in advance they're going to push it forward. Then the government said, well, we're going to test it for a little while. It might take years. Oh, it took 1 month. Get ready, folks. We've been warning you about them, and they are here. The central bank digital currency. Before we get started, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. You can follow me over on other platforms. I do have my own group over on Facebook called Pimpy's Investment Chat. Over here, we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. So head on over here and join us. It's free to do so. In here, I do post updates. If I should get on suspension from YouTube or get removed from YouTube and you want to know what happened to me, I'll let you know right here in this group. I can be found on Twitter, MeWe, YouTube, and the cool thing about YouTube, if you come over here and you join and you find my channel, I got videos going back, I believe, a couple years. So if you want to see some older videos that I have on Nasera, Jacera, gold, silver, cryptos, come on over here and join. Look me up and check out my videos. You can also find me on Odyssey. Catch me on Rumble. When I say that the links for all these are down below in the description, some of you don't know what I'm talking about. It's real simple. Just go down to the bottom right here of any of my videos. See this? This is the description. Hit show more. And there are all the links to all the platforms I just spoke about. Yeah, this post is a little old, but you need to look at it because this is the pickle that we are in. It says current unrealized losses in the U.S. banking system, 1.8 trillion out of the only 2.2 trillion capital. With corporate taxes due on September the 15th and possible government shutdown on October the 2nd, the general public has no idea that banks are already insolvent, entering a nightmare liquidity scenario in October. I've been saying this for how long? I said the Fed is broke. They're bankrupt, man. They've been trying to recover as much money as possible. They have no liquidity. They are insolvent. But do they have a solution? Oh, yes, they do. The central bank digital currency. But before we get into that, I must remind you, since we're getting ready to go into the central bank digital currency, the only way you're going to be able to survive this is making sure that you're out of the system all the way. And how are you out of the system? Well, you have to buy gold and silver. So come on out and talk to us about this scenario. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have a lot to say about this move made by Citibank. This is Silver Symposium over there in Vegas at Caesar's Palace, September 29th through October the 1st. Come on out and join us. You know, when you get there, they will hand out free ounces of silver while they last. If you follow the link right down below here and use promo code Pimpy, you will save 10% off admission. Come on out there and join us. This is your chance to ask questions, meet some of your favorite YouTubers, shake hands, take pictures, and walk away with a wealth of knowledge. Here it is. Citigroup launches Citi Token service for institutional clients. That's how it starts. Once the institutional people start using this, then it's almost like the citizens have no choice. Because if all your institutions are using the token, then you have to as well. This is Lena. Let's listen to her a little bit because she'll explain what's going on.
Well, today it was announced that Citi, one of the largest banks in the world, will transform, or in other words, convert its customers' deposits into digital assets that can be sent instantly anywhere in the world. Are you surprised to hear this? Remember, just several days ago in my post on Substack, I explained why the Federal Reserve, in just a matter of months, I believe it took them about 5 months to launch its brand new instant payment platform. And ever since, the Fed has been encouraging US-based banks to onboard so that they can transact in real time. Fed's platform, FedNow, was launched 2 months ago. Now the world's leading banking giant is ready to convert your deposits into digital assets.
That's what I'm talking about. When it happens, they won't even warn you. They won't even let you know. You'll wake up one day and it's done. They're going to claim that they gave the public a right to say something but didn't hear from you. No. The news didn't cover it. Did the news cover it? No. How could people have known about it? Now, some states have made it illegal to use central bank digital currencies. And this is where you're going to see the states fight against the Fed. Now, the problem is the states don't have a right by law, according to the Constitution, to coin their own money. The feds do. So this is going to be interesting to find out what happens.
Citi says that the new digital capabilities are available for cash management and trade finance, so for business purposes. This new financial product was created by Citi. It is called Citi Token. According to the statement, thanks to the Citi Token service, corporate customers will be able to convert their deposits into digital tokens that can be sent instantly anywhere in the world. So it appears that at this point in time, they are launching this new pilot program and they're making it available to business clients only. The bank says customers will not need to set up their own digital wallets and will instead be able to access the service through the bank's existing systems. So it is safe to assume that the underlying technology, the underlying infrastructure here is FedNow. It is not clear, but they're telling you that you don't even need to create a separate digital wallet for these tokens. As the Federal Reserve repeatedly pointed out, and I explained this in detail in my article, banks' customers won't even know that they're using the new instant payment system, FedNow. It is not something that you have control over. It is not something that you can choose to sign up for. It is effectively baked into every single banking transaction from now on. Here's what one of Citigroup's employees, Global Services President Shamir Khalik, commented. This development goes hand in hand with our industry-leading work on the regulated liability network to create interoperable digital asset solutions on a multi-bank basis. But make no mistake, even though this product is being offered to business clients at this time, it means that the infrastructure, the underlying technology has already been created, it's been user tested, and now that it's being launched on a more of a limited scale, it is soon coming to individual bank customers. I'd say that it is safe to assume that it is a matter of time. This is a step in the long process of moving to transferable digital assets, or as Citi refers to them, tokenized deposits. If it seems as though this announcement just came out of nowhere, that's only because the R&D phase, the research and development phase, the creation of these new digital systems, that's not being announced publicly. We're just misinformed. According to Bloomberg, the new offering comes on the heels of Citigroup's participation, along with a unit of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and global banks, in a months-long test of a regulated liability network which allowed banks to simulate, attention, issuing digital money representing their customers' own funds before settling through central bank's reserves on a distributed ledger. That test proved to the Federal Reserve that these so-called, again attention, digital dollars have the ability to improve wholesale payments and that the use of the ledger didn't alter the legal treatment of the deposits. So there you have it right there. They're telling you that their test runs lasted for months. They collaborated with global banks. They worked together with the Federal Reserve, and they determined that there are no legal implications of converting your deposits into digital assets. So effectively, the top US banks are participating in the Fed's program alongside foreign global banks to develop ways that would enable them to implement digital money. They're even telling you already that they believe their test runs were successful and now they're rolling it out as a pilot program. And here's proof. Bloomberg reported that Citi has tested the process of converting deposits into digital tokens with the world's largest ocean cargo and shipping company. In turn, the company confirmed that it works really well. We are pleased to have collaborated with Citi on the successful test pilots for the guarantee solutions using digital tokens and smart contracts, the company said. Citi's global head of digital assets, Ryan Rugg, proves this point. Our solutions within the Citi network are complemented by inclusive and, again attention, open industry collaboration on initiatives. Will we see other banks start launching their versions of these digital asset programs? Absolutely. Here's an example. The largest bank in the world by asset size, US-based JP Morgan Chase, is reportedly in the early stages of exploring a blockchain-based digital deposit token for speeding up cross-border payments and settlements, as they say. According to Bloomberg, JP Morgan has developed most of the underlying infrastructure needed for the tokens, but would not create them unless the project is approved by regulators. So they have everything ready to go. They're just waiting on the green light from the regulators, who we know are very much on board with this. Some of you may remember several months ago when asked whether a CBDC is needed, Jerome Powell said that he was not sure. However, he said the regulators would first need to approve it before a digital currency is created. In other words, before the digital dollar is rolled out. Well, now we see proof that the process is much, much further along than perhaps we were made to believe. Once the pilot is fully rolled out for business clients, digital assets will be offered to individual bank customers, such as you and I.
Well, I've been warning people that this is coming out. So right now it's just for institutional reasons. That's how it's being rolled out. But make no doubt about it, this is the central bank digital currency. You have to be outside of the system. And how you can do that is by buying gold and silver. Anyways, that's it for now. Let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out.